Okay, so this morning I want to talk a little bit about machines versus free weights or calisthenics or whatnot. So first things, I want to point out that I do believe you can get your goals using whatever equipment you have at hand. There's nothing magical, I don't think, about the machines, but let me give you an analogy. Let's say your goal was to hammer in a nail. You could do it with a rock. If you had nothing else, you get yourself a rock and you can hammer in the nail. Of course, a claw hammer would work a lot better and be safer. And of course, a nail gun would be best of all. See, the thing is, if you're doing it with a rock, you need to have more skill and there's more chance of banging on your thumb or your finger or bending the nail. With the hammer, it improves. And of course, with the nail gun, the chances of doing it correctly, not bending the nail and not hurting yourself are greatest. So that's the analogy that I would use between machines and using other things. Machines can be safer and more efficient. Now, this does make the assumption that it's a well-designed machine, because not all machines are designed well. Once your nail is nailed in, you can't look at it and have somebody say to you, oh, well, that nail looks like it was done with a rock, or it looks like it was done with a nail gun. They both look the same. The job's been done. It's just a matter of safety and efficiency. And of course, that's what machines bring to the table. Now, some people will argue that using calisthenics or free weights or other things develop skills, because the skill, using my analogy, that it takes to hammer with a hammer or a rock supposedly carries over to other things. Unfortunately, that's not actually accurate. If you practice hammering a nail with a rock, you'll get good at hammering nails with a rock. And you might hurt yourself in the process. Same thing with if you get good at doing burpees or push-ups or whatever it is, you're going to get good at those things. So the goal, and the science says that what you should do more so is simply get as strong as you can, as efficiently and safely as you can, and then if there's a particular skill you want to improve for a sport or any other reason, then just go out and practice that skill using your new strength and stronger muscles to do it at the same time. Anyways, that's my ramble for today. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for subscribing and commenting. And as always, I reserve the right to be wrong, but this is what makes the most sense to me at this point in time. I always try to stay humble and willing to learn.